Hey guys, this is Corey and Preston here with another Boom slate. How you feeling about this slate, Preston?
I really like it. We've Nick and I over at DFI have been researching the slate all day, and it looks like a really fun one. There's been some injury news open up some value, and I think for the boom slate we have a few options we can take advantage of here. So I'm
Aw-
I'm really liking it.
Awesome. Looking forward to it for sure. We'll jump into the $1 jackpot as always, and we'll start with points with Aaron Gordon, JJ Redick, Jeremy Lamb, and Dylan Brooks. Who you feeling here?
Yeah, this one I'm liking Jeremy Lamb and Aaron Gordon here. The Boom app has Aaron Gordon as questionable, but he had a concussion about a week ago, and he played last night, and he's not on the injury report, so that shouldn't be a problem. Reddick and Brooks, they're kind of just role players. We have them projected around 12 to 14 points, so I'm not really considering them very much. I think if I choose one here, I really like Jeremy Lamb. He's gotten a big uptick in minutes and usage and scoring and really just everything with Batum being injured and Dwight Howard is suspended for the game tonight after picking up his 16th technical last game, so he won't play either. So it's going to be a lot of points to go around, and I really like the spot Jeremy Lamb's in tonight. I think you could maybe multi-enter with a share or two of Aaron Gordon, but if I'm picking one guy, I think Lamb's the move here.
Yeah, definitely got to agree. We have Lamb projected for about 22 points in this situation. Ton of usage off the court without Batum and Dwight Howard. Jeremy Lamb just jumps off the board here. Aaron Gordon's got that tough matchup with Philly. Dylan Brooks really isn't a guy who explodes too often. And, JJ Redick, could compete. Have projected for about 14 points, which is a whopping 8 lower than Jeremy Lamb. And usually our projections are pretty on, so I really like Lamb here. Memphis, it's not the same team. They're not sound defensively anymore. They'll be missing Gasol too. Just a blow up spot, and I like it. For rebounds, as Preston said, we got to note that Dwight Howard is going to be suspended tonight, so make sure not to pick him. And that just leaves us with Joel Embiid, Vucevic, and JaMychal Green. This one could be interesting. Like I said, Gasol's out, so we'll have Green as an option for sure. I don't think Vucevic has the upside as Embiid and Green have. Do you have a favorite there?
Yeah, I think I like Embiid here. Like you said, with Gasol out for Memphis and Howard out for Charlotte, the the opportunity for Green goes up a little bit, and the matchup definitely increases here versus Charlotte. Um, I I I think he's looking at 8 to 10 here. He could explode definitely, but I really like Embiid here. He has 15 rebound upside, and he's had just a bunch of games over 10 rebounds in the past few weeks. And like you said, I don't think Vucevic has the rebound upside, especially with the matchup against Embiid. I think I'm going Embiid here as my pick.
Yeah, I gotta agree. I could see Green competing. So if you did want an entry of Green, I definitely understand. But Embiid's our safe pick. And then for most assists, we have Ben Simmons, Kemba Walker, Andrew Harrison, who is questionable, and DJ Augustine. Anything stand out to you here?
Yeah, I believe Andrew Harrison should play. So he's in contention, but I'm really between Simmons and Kemba here. Augustine and Harrison just don't have the assist upside that the other guys do. As you can see, their assists per game are right around three, where Simmons and Kemba are a little bit up. I think it's going to be interesting to see how Kemba plays tonight without Dwight Howard and Batum. He'll have the ball in his hands a lot, but he just doesn't often have the assist upside that Ben Simmons does. Simmons is a triple double threat any night, and I think I'm going Simmons here. His opportunity or his chance to get 10, 12 assists tonight is just higher than Kemba, and he gets the matchup versus Orlando, where Kemba is getting a little slower paced game with the Grizzlies. So.
Yeah, I'd say you nailed it. We got Kemba and Simmons pretty close together. I think you do have to look at the triple double upside against a team in Orlando. Who's going to guard Simmons on that team? Let's be realistic here. But yeah, Kemba is going to take on a huge usage rate that he normally doesn't have, and it's going to be a close one there. I would say Ben Simmons is our safer option, but you can definitely go with an entry or two of Kemba. And lastly, we have Joel Embiid for points. We do want to be wary of the blowout in this one, although it could be due to Embiid just exploding. I think I like the 23 to 27 range. What about you?
Yeah, I'm right there. I like his average here. I'm looking at 24 to 25. His points have been a little up and down recently. He scored 29 a few games ago, back to back, and then went he's been around right around 24 to 25. So I really like that for a projection. If you're entering five here, I think like you said, that 23 to 27 range is perfect for him tonight. Maybe a point lower or so, but I think that's definitely the range we're targeting here.
Yeah, definitely glad that we agree on that. So next we'll jump into the $2 progressive jackpot for tonight, and it begins with points with Marco Bellinelli and DJ Augustine. I know Preston had a few things he wanted to say about DJ Augustine in this matchup.
Yeah, DJ Augustine's been playing really well lately. His just looking at it from a DFS perspective, all throughout the day, his just fantasy points overall have been up quite a bit lately. He's been getting good minutes. He's looking at 30 minutes a game, and he scored 32 a few nights ago. So I think he has a 9 to 10 point floor, and he definitely has the upside to score 15 to 25 points on any given night. And Bellinelli really just he doesn't have a huge role in the offense. So I would project him right around 10 to 12, and Augustine for me is looking at 15 to 20. So I like Augustine here in this matchup.
Yeah, Bellinelli is very hit or miss. He has to be hitting his threes to even be in contention, and Augustine is probably a little safer when we look at it that way. So I mean that's definitely one thing to note here. So we already touched on most points between Gordon, Redick, Lamb, and Brooks. So then we'll jump into most points between Harrison, Saric, Simmons, and Kaminsky. Do you think Kaminsky is a sneaky option here?
Yeah, I think he's definitely a contrarian pick here. I think he could explode without Dwight Howard. He'll definitely have the opportunity here, and really, none of these other three guys are huge scorers. They just don't shoot the ball a ton. So I think I'm liking Kaminsky here. I may pick Simmons, but I like Kaminsky as the contrarian option here. I think it's really close. As you can see, the averages are pretty close, and our projections have them all right around 13 to 15 or so. So I think Kaminsky has the 25-point upside. He'll get a lot of shots up, and the opportunities there with Dwight Howard out tonight.
Yeah, the matchups there, the opportunities there. We got a possible blowout in Philly and Orlando. I like it. I kind of like Kaminsky's upside there. I don't think too many people will be on him. Um, we already touched on most rebounds between those guys. We have most 3-pointers with Chandler Parsons out. We touched on Kaminsky, Aaron Gordon, and Covington. I think I'm sticking with Kaminsky here. Covington, the only bad he could go 1 for 9 for 3, he could go 4 for 5. I mean that guy is just so inconsistent, and I don't really think Aaron Gordon is going to compete from the 3-point arc with these guys. Would you agree?
Yeah, I think keep rolling with the Kaminsky train here. If we're taking him for points, I think he can definitely get 6 to 12 of those points from 3-pointers alone. So I like going Kaminsky here with needing to get these all right. I think just riding the Kaminsky train for all of it's good in my mind.
Absolutely. And then we touched on assists between those guys, and the last category we'll touch on is points for Kemba Walker. I think he has a really good game tonight overall. Regardless of a blowout or not, it's going to have to come from his hands. I like 28 to 32, 27 to 31. How about you?
Yeah, that's a big number, but I think he could definitely get there. I'm looking at 26 to 28 is where I have him at. I think you can say there's blowout risk, but I really don't think Charlotte's gonna blow out Memphis. They just don't have the firepower, especially without Dwight Howard tonight. I think Kemba's definitely in line for a huge night tonight, and I think that 26 to 30 range is where you want to be targeting. But I like going 28, 27 for a single number here.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be Kemba shoots 3 for 18 night, or he's gonna shoot 11 for 18, and it's gonna all probably come from him and Lamb. Maybe a little Malik Monk action late in the game if it gets out of hand. It'll be interesting, but I do think it's a high scoring night for Kemba regardless. tonight. But that'll do everything for this Boom Fantasy slate, jackpot wise. Be sure to stay tuned for trivia, which will be 5 p.m. Eastern time. And other than that, Preston will be in the DFIU War Room with some help, and he has a few must-haves he loves today, which is great. So we can win on other DFS sites as well. But good luck, guys, and we'll be back tomorrow.
See you guys.